the foundation of black Americans. He called them, these he called them broke niggas, right?
You want me to say a name? We're going to give him too much clout.
I mean,
the FBA, Foundational Black Authority, whoever the these broke niggas is. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Now, being that he's not using the word nigga as a term of endearment, like, yo, my niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Fat Joe. Boy, Fat Joe went on and he went full-blown disrespect. Fat Joe has been doing little subliminals here and there, blocking people. He blocked me a while ago. Right after Microphone Check came out, he blocked me. The movie Microphone Check really shut down a lot of stuff. This narrative where they were trying to have a hostile takeover of our culture, because we are in the middle of a massive delineation movement and we are recognizing our lineage and our history as foundational Black Americans, we are not allowing people to co-opt things from us, to steal parts of our culture, to exploit parts of us in our culture. Those days are over. We as foundational Black Americans, we've been exploited, used, abused, and it has not been reciprocal. We sit up here and share our culture with everybody, and then they turn around and shut us out of the cultures that we created.
Back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali.
Fat Joe, if you don't take your Teletubby-looking tail somewhere and sit down, we are so tired of you. Do we have to pull out the records? Do we have to pull out receipts to remind you where this originated from? What is wrong with you? It is what it is. The truth will set you free, brother. Okay, I know you want to be us so bad, huh? There's another one. They want to be us so bad, but you're a whole Puerto Rican. So take your anchor baby tail somewhere and have several seats. Show some respect to my foundational Black American brothers. Show respect to the origins of hip-hop. It is what it is. The truth is what it is. Period. You are a guest in the house of hip-hop, a contributor to the house of hip-hop. It's all good and it's okay. So let's just give a couple of receipts to remind Fat Joe what it is. Let's go.
They would criticize me, Latinos especially. Like they would tell me, what are you doing playing that Jungle Bunny music? You know, like they were really opposed to me doing this. But I was getting a lot of flack from Latinos for doing what I was doing.
Because as long as our music is being recording, people have been rapping.
The disco DJs separated themselves from us. We were the next generation coming up with this thing, and they were like, what's this little hippity hop thing?
The first time I heard somebody spit a 16 over a breakbeat was probably Melly Mel.
The Melly Mel sound that you hear today, I got that sound from Hollywood.
I was doing this same form of entertainment long before it had a name.
A lot of the gangs were fading out by the time hip hop came in. A lot of those gangs turned into crews.
As far as influencing hip hop, I saw no Puerto Rican or Jamaican influences whatsoever.
I started breakdancing in the 70s.
When rap and hip hop was all Black, it was negative. Now that it became a big phenomenon and corporately acceptable, now there's this need to take foundational Black Americans out of the creation of it and give it away to other people. And it's important for us to set the record straight.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to Cali B Tv. You guys, it is getting heated up. Okay, we got our brother Choke No Joke. I just subscribed to this going in, rightfully so, on this clown, this Puerto Rican dude. Okay, calling our brothers, FBA brothers, our brother Tariq, Nasheed, and Lord Jamar, and brothers period, FBA brothers, the N-word. Like, what in the hell is going on? Why do y'all give him a pass? So my brother Choke No Joke is about to put it down and let y'all know what's going on. Let's go, y'all.
But I'm here for Fat Joe and Lord Jamal, right? And Math Hoffa. Fat Joe goes on Math Hoffa and he talks about Lord Jamal. He talks about the FBA, Foundation of Black Americas, or something like that, right? Now, For one, Fat Joe abuses the word nigga, right? As someone that's not a black man, he abuses the word nigga. And sometimes I don't know if he's saying nigga or if he's saying nigga, right? Like in this case right here, with the Foundation of Black Americans. He called them, yo, these bum, well, no, he called them broke niggas, right?
You want me to say it name? We're going to give him too much clout.
I mean,
the FBA, Foundational Black Authority, whoever the fuck these broke niggas is. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Now, being that he's not using the word nigga as a term of endearment, like, yo, my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Because we give him a pass on the nigga word because he grew up around blacks and he grew up in the neighborhood. So, you know, some Spanish people, not many of them, not all of them, some of them don't even use the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga is still a derogatory term depending on who it's coming from, right? Or what race is coming from. Spanish people, they get a somewhat pass, right? But Fat Joe abuses his pass, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And on the strength of dudes like B.O., Showbiz, A.G., Diamond D, Buck Wild, Lord Finesse, you know, Party Artie, you know, dudes like these dudes, Fat Joe has gotten a pass on when it comes to using the word nigga. If he has a problem with somebody and uses the word nigga, is he saying nigger or is he saying nigga? Because he said, yo, these broke niggas. Like, he got a problem with them. So is he saying nigger or is he saying niggas? And he said, yo, you see this dude? This fucking nigga? Right? Now, he used the word nigga too much, right? But a lot of niggas are scared, meaning black African-American men are scared to address him because they scared of, you know, his war stories, him being down with Terror Squad, all this other, you know, nonsense is, you know, they don't choose to check him on it or let them know that it makes them feel uncomfortable. He says Lord Jamar used to be a legend, right? I don't know if us as a collective as black people or hip-hop heads took Lord Jamar's legend back. I don't know who Fat Joe is to be able to take away his legendary card or say that he's not a legend anymore. That's not even his place. Now here's my problem with Math Hoffman. These niggas is in a barbershop. This is barbershop talk, right? Nobody in the barbershops look like Fat Joe. Everybody in the barbershop is African American, black, or maybe of Caribbean descent, maybe, I don't know, or African descent. But nobody in the barbershop looks like Fat Joe. He's the only Latino in there, but he keeps spitting the word nigga, 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 nigga around. And none of them in there checked him on the nigga. Like, yo, Joe, chill with the nigga word. Because you're calling the Foundation of Black Africans niggers, and you're not black.
Okay, you guys, and I wanted to just come in right there, and I'm going to answer the question for you, my handsome brother. The reason that the barbershop persons in there, Trash Hoffa and others, did not say anything to his nigga rant was because they are tethers. And this is what tethers do. This is tether behavior. When foundational Black Americans speak out on tethers, this is a prime example. This is a prime example of their behavior and their hatred towards foundational Black Americans, as if they don't understand if it wasn't for us and our ancestors, they wouldn't even have their trifling butts over here to be anchor babies. This is the type of disrespect they continue to show us. This is why we are so happy President Trump, January 20th, 2025, and his employee, Tom Holman, will be gathering up all your cousins and all your illegals and shipping them right back to where they belong. And let me tell you guys one thing, you blackface illegal tethers will be some of the first to go. So understand that. Like I said, I have ICE number on speed dial. I have posted it many a times. So you guys have your ICE number on speed dial so we can call and report all these janky tethers, these illegal, disrespectful, janky tethers, so that they can get them up out of here. Okay? So shout out to my brother, Choke No Joke. What's up, Choke No Joke? This is Cali B from Los Angeles, South Central California. What it do, baby? Okay, y'all, so we are going to go on to our brother Tariq, his response to the nonsense.
Family, a lot of folks are talking about your boy, Fat Joe. Fat Joe. Boy, Fat Joe went on and he went full-blown disrespect. Fat Joe has been doing little subliminals here and there, blocking people. He blocked me a while ago. Right after Microphone Check came out, he blocked me. The movie Microphone Check really shut down a lot of stuff. This narrative where they were trying to have a hostile takeover of our culture because we are in the middle of a massive delineation movement and we are recognizing our lineage and our history. We are not allowing people to co-opt things from us, to steal parts of our culture, to exploit parts of us in our culture. Those days are over. We as foundational Black Americans, we've been exploited, used, abused, and it has not been reciprocal. We sit up here and share our culture with everybody, and then they turn around and shut us out of the cultures that we created. Family, we created country music. Now we have our great foundational Black American artists like Beyonce, who has been snubbed repeatedly by the country community, so-called country community, the white country community, music community. And she had the hottest country album of the year. They were real funny style about Beyonce acting like she was an outsider to a culture that her lineage created. They do the same thing with rock and roll and other genres. They do this thing like we're guests in things that we created. And they are working on, or they were working to do that with hip hop by sitting here creating a false co-creation story. The Black folks, the foundational Black Americans, really got it from the Latinos. That's where it was always going. That's where the narrative was ultimately trying to go. And we shut that narrative down. And we brought facts, we brought scholarship, we got all of the experts, and we shut it down. Because part of the Democrat agenda is to make us comparable to some of these quote unquote minority groups so that the white supremacists can elevate them and put them in positions over us to ultimately dominate us, ladies and gentlemen. That's been the thing with these buffer groups. See, they'll sit there and play the whole minority thing. And then at the end of the day, when we elevate these people thinking that we have a minority coalition, all of a sudden, they're the bosses and supervisors, and they're practicing anti-Black racism that they brought with them from their Hispanic and Latino homelands. We got to be very real about that. And there's a reason why him, because he's a white Latino, he's been around for a few decades, and the industry has protected him to a certain degree. And now we see why.
Today, people want to downplay the Latino role in hip hop. Yep. They are so stupid. Yep. Really? Hip hop would not have existed without them. Without specifically Puerto Rican.
And Fat Joe, you know, they sent him out to be the crash dummy. So when Fat Joe went out there with that whole hostile take, they let him be the sacrificial lamb. And he made a real bold statement. He jumped out the window and said, hey, you know what? Hip hop was created by Blacks and Puerto Ricans 50-50.
And so when hip hop started, it's Latino and Black, half and half. But they going at me because I'm like the only Spanish dude, like really with a big voice. Fuck that. And Latinos wasn't there. You was invited. You are a specimen. I don't know what the fuck is up with these people that don't know their facts.
Then he was doubling down. Yeah, I said it. I said what I said. It's 50-50. And everybody's like, why don't you explain it? What do you mean 50-50? What? Yeah. If y'all ain't from the Bronx, y'all just don't know. And then people from the Bronx started asking questions. What 50-50? And this was right around the 50th anniversary of hip hop, by the way. The 50th anniversary was coming up, and they were really trying to push a Black and Latino co-creation myth. And that's to minimize us. You just couldn't give us credit to say, hey, these foundational Black Americans created this phenomenal genre and this phenomenal culture. You had to try to crowbar a co-creation myth. That was meant to undermine us, ladies and gentlemen. When they try to crowbar somebody and create some kind of co-creation myth to your story, the ultimate goal is to undermine you. That's to erase you. And we talked about this in the movie Microphone Check. When we did the film Microphone Check, we got all of the pioneers, the people who were there at the very beginning.
Okay, you guys, we are going to go ahead and end it right there. I think my brother Tariq has pretty much given you what was needed, as far as his response, and he just put it right there on the line. This is something that we have been knowing. This is something that our brother has hipped us to, and thank God for our brother Tariq Nasheed, because he is a historian and he is on top of his game, and no matter what you others and you tethers do or say, you will never be able to rewrite the true history, because we're not having it. We're not allowing it anymore. We are coming dead at you guys, all you tethers and all you blackface dudes and females in Hollywood, all you actors and entertainers that have sold your race out. We're coming for your necks. When you come out here on that wrong page crap, we're going to call you out, just like we did 50 Cent, just like we did Michelle Obama, just like we did all of the ones that came out defending Kamami and trying to push for her, to support her, and trying to down the brothers and the sisters that refuse to continue to vote for zero for the black community. We're not having it anymore. Do you guys understand that? So we are going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Okay, if you guys are not subscribed to Cali B TV, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and hit that like button on your way out. I want all you guys to be safe out there. Have a wonderful holiday. Keep God first, because at the end of the day, he's the only one that's going to have our back through all this nonsense, and he will have the last laugh. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. And until the next time, Cali B will see y'all later. We are out. Bye.